And now it's time for another episode of Detective Self. Today's case, Circus, Sleuth, and the Big Top.
Ah, the circus. It's where children from all walks of life can feast their eyes on the marvelous spectacle that some call the greatest show on earth. Unfortunately, something much darker took place behind the curtain of this particular big top, and I ain't talking about elephant poop. A beloved clown by the name of Mr. Squeaky was found in a pool of his own blood and a balloon animal shoved up his ass. I'm surprised the giraffe didn't pop. Balloon animals were Mr. Squeaky's specialty. Clearly his assailant wasn't a fan. The Piccolo Traveling Circus called me in to get to the bottom of who was behind this bludgeoned bozo. The name's John Self, and when it comes to solving mysteries, I'm nobody's clown. Sure is a tragedy. This whole thing's left me completely dumbfounded. I can't imagine who on earth would want to lay a hand on Squeaky. I mean, everybody loved him. Really? Everybody loved a clown? I always thought clowns were creepy. When I was a boy, I walked in on a clown in a porta-john. He was using the scarf up his sleeve to wipe his ass. Okay. Thanks for sharing your position, but, craziest thing about it was that it didn't even smell bad in there. The scent was more like cotton candy. Now whenever I see the fluffy treat, I question whether it came out the rectum of someone with a big red nose.
Detective, if you don't mind, we need to find out who's responsible for this murder.
What makes you so certain it was murder? Isn't it possible Mr. Squeaky committed suicide?
Suicide?
Sure, if I was a circus clown named Mr. Squeaky, I'd toy with the notion of putting a bullet in my head every day.
He didn't kill himself because he was bludgeoned to death. How could someone bludgeon themselves to death?
Well, I was told he was a talented clown.
Please, could you just question my staff? Look for anything suspicious, like if someone appears like they're pretending to be sad for Squeaky.
Not a problem. Tell everyone to stay close by. Nobody goes to sleep until Detective Self has them spill their guts. It's just that a dog is more loyal and willing to lick you whenever you want. I'll take that over chewed fingers any day. Guess you could say that's why I've never been a cat person.
Aren't you gonna ask me a question, mate?
What's that?
You didn't even ask me anything. You just came over and started telling me why you don't like cats.
Oh, yes. Well, it's true. Never been fond of cats. But I love pussy. I'm telling you, you have such a great physique, I can't see why you'd sabotage the body God gave you by transforming your face into a shag carpet. I'm more likely to see your lips between your skirt.
Aren't you gonna ask me who might have killed Squeaky?
I'd rather ask about who killed your barber. How long have you been with the show?
4 years. I love Squeaky so much. He was so...
There now. It wasn't your fault. Who could precipitate an outcome like this? This world just sometimes has a way of showing us how out of control we all are.
What's that?
Oh, it's, my gun.
Doesn't feel like a gun.
Okay, fine. It's a Cracker Jack prize. Feel like blowing into a weenie whistle? I have a serious question for you, and I want you to be honest. This strictly professional, or are you two stirring up something kinky on the side?
You find anything, Detective?
Indeed I did, sir. I grilled each and every one of your performers, and their testimonies drew me to only one conclusion. It was you who killed Mr. Squeaky.
What?
I'm just kidding. Truth be told, I was too distracted to do any real investigating. Did you know you had a bunch of freaks working for you?
Join us next time when Detective Self looks into who stole all the Christmas presents from the local orphanage.
Parishioners made donations for months so the children could have plenty of gifts for this holiday season. They woke up this morning to find every wrapped present missing beneath the tree.
Did you ever consider the possibility that all the kids were on the naughty list this year?
Until next time, remember, sometimes the biggest mystery right in front of our face is our own reflection.